Emma Watson, the once bright-eyed star of the Harry Potter franchise, has grown into a confident, unapologetic force who continues to shock and impress the world with her bold choices. And this time, she's making headlines for all the right reasons, and some that are leaving jaws completely unhinged. When recent images surfaced of Emma flaunting a look that most would never have imagined from the bookish Hermione Granger, the internet erupted in gasps, stares, and endless speculation. Her appearance left absolutely nothing to the imagination, and fans couldn't help but ask, what happened to the quiet, classy girl we all grew up watching? Let's be clear, Emma has always carried herself with grace. From red carpets to global campaigns, she's been the symbol of elegance, intelligence, and quiet power. But this time, the Hollywood icon tossed aside the rulebook and embraced a look that can only be described as jaw-dropping. Whether it was the daring cut of her outfit, the fearless attitude in her pose, or the confident glow she radiated, Emma had everyone staring, and not just for a second look, but for a third and fourth. Her recent appearance made one thing clear: Emma Watson is done playing safe. Photographers couldn't believe their eyes. She walked into the event with poise, but the second cameras started flashing, it was clear that this moment would become an internet storm. Wearing a barely there ensemble with sheer panels and bold silhouettes, Emma turned heads in every direction. Fans on social media didn't hold back. Some praised her for breaking out of her usual shell, while others were left speechless, unsure if it was confidence or controversy, but either way, they were watching, sharing, and commenting. But here's what most people miss: Emma's bold choice wasn't just about fashion. It was a statement. She's long been a fierce advocate for women's rights and self-expression. This wasn't just about showing skin, it was about showing strength. In an industry that constantly judges women for what they wear, how they look, or what they say, Emma made a powerful declaration: I wear what I want, and I don't need permission. And that hit harder than any headline or viral photo ever could. Still, the shock was real. Longtime fans couldn't help but remember the little girl in a Hogwarts robe, casting spells and solving magical mysteries. Now, that same girl has transformed into a woman who embraces her body, her voice, and her choices without fear. The transformation was not overnight, but this bold appearance made it crystal clear that Emma's evolution is complete. She's not Hermione anymore. She's Emma, unfiltered, unstoppable, and unafraid to make people gasp. Fashion critics are still buzzing. Designers applauded her for pulling off a look that many wouldn't dare try. Her outfit, while risky, was executed with such sophistication that it blurred the line between art and rebellion. It wasn't just revealing, it was refined. The materials, the cuts, the attitude, all worked together to create a moment that will be replayed across timelines for weeks to come. And while some headlines focused on how little she wore, the real story was in how much she owned it. Of course, this moment has reignited debates. Is it empowering? Is it too much? Should celebrities set boundaries, or break them? But here's the truth: Emma's never asked for permission to evolve. She's grown up in the spotlight, faced constant scrutiny, and still managed to stay true to herself. If this moment caused a stir, it's because it challenged people's expectations, and that's exactly what powerful women do. The world is watching, and Emma knows it. But instead of hiding or playing it safe, she's stepping into her light, and yes, it's dazzling. One scroll through the comment sections reveals a mix of awe, admiration, and stunned silence. Some say she went too far. Others say she finally arrived. But one thing's certain: nobody's looking away. In the end, this wasn't just about a dress or a daring photo, it was a defining moment. A line drawn in the sand between who Emma was and who she is now. And as her fans hold their breath and her critics scramble for words, Emma simply walks forward, fearless, fierce, and completely unforgettable. So go ahead, try not to gasp. But don't say you weren't warned. And if you want more bold celebrity moments like this one, don't forget to subscribe to Star Buzz.